Hello everybody, this is entry of the Tumblers, violin one part. I'm going to play through all of it first, then we're going to go back and we'll review it bit by bit. I'll give you little hints, things to work on, things to watch out for. Okay, entry of the Tumblers, violin one. So, the cello and bass have the beginning here. Bum, bum, bum. Measure 3, we're just going to start in measure 3. That's all it. Okay, beginning. Again, cello bass, start before you do. So you have to count to 4 twice. 2 full measures. Okay, you'll hear bum, 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 down, and go. D, D, A, D, 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 D. Yeah, etc. Okay, so you come in measure 3. So when I raise my hands, you're gonna have to wait for you to come in. Don't worry, I'll point to you. It's gonna be pretty clear. So we'll do that when we get there. Beginning, they're open strings. D, D, A, D, 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 C sharp, B, A, G, F sharp, E, A, D. Careful, measure 6, kind of funky. Why? Because you have to keep your first finger on the tip. If not, if you're touching your A string, it sounds bad. Okay, so you need to keep it on the tip. So when you go across, it's nice and clear. That's measure 6 right there. E, A, D. So on the tip. So it's clear. And then you got to do a retake there. Retake. Then you have half notes there. Don't play those half notes too loud, because if I'm not mistaken, yeah, actually, I'm totally right. Measure 7, you don't have the melody there. Okay, cello bass, go da da dee da dee da dee da dee da dee. That's the important part. Now, D, 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 A, B. No, that's not. So we're going to have to back off there. Okay, you have the melody at 3. Feel free to use your full bow. Well, maybe not. Use a good amount of bow. Rest. Rest. And then you have the melody again. Be sure you do careful with that retake at measure 10. A, C sharp, D, retake, D, C, B, A, B, and then you do this cool little sequence. You go down, then you come back up, and you come back down, and you come back up, and you come back down. At 7, again, you don't have the melody there, so you're gonna wanna back off. Something else to watch out for at 7 is be careful not to rush, because they're half notes, so you're gonna want to shorten them. Be sure they're full value. Half note, half note, half note. A, B, A, C sharp, D, rest, D. Why? Because you have to hear in your head D da dee da 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 dee. It'll make more sense when you're together. Again, the cello bass have the melody there at measure 7, so you have to want to back off. Don't rush. 11. Rest. Rest, retake. So that's measure 20. And you retake, but then there's a repeat back to measure 3. D, 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 rest, repeat. D, D, A. Measure 4, da da dee da dee dee, etc., etc. Be sure you either mark it in your part or you practice. So mark it, practice it. Be sure you don't miss it. But then once you play, once you go back to measure 20, second time around, then you go through 20, straight to measure 21. Okay, then someone else plays there, violas, violin twos, they play there at 21. And then at 23, it says MP underneath your music. It stands for mezzo piano. That means kind of soft, medium soft. So you don't want to be it's not that loud. Okay, just nice and soft. 2, 3, rest. Mississippi hot dog, Mississippi hot dog, Mississippi hot dog, meow, meow, meow. Okay, so at 27, it's the same rhythm. Sure you have the right notes. 27. Rest. Rest, retake. Rest, retake. So each one of those sets of 3, you have to retake your bow and end up on the frog. Something that you have to watch out for in these rests is rushing. Okay, so you're going to go D, B, B, rest, G, E, E, rest, and you want to go faster and faster. Don't do that. Full value, take your time, use your full bow. Where's that? So you end up at the tip, and you have to take your time to go all the way back up to the frog. Rest, retake, set. Which brings me to my next point. When you start any note, actually, especially any note, you want to make sure your bow is stuck inside the string. So I don't know if you can tell, see my violin moving here, but that's actually from my bow hair sticking to a string. So if you were to do it really hard, you're getting a crunchy sound. But you got to control that. So that means that when we go from measure 30 to 31, rest, pick it up, retake all the way to the G on the D string. You set your bow, set your bow, then pull. Rest, retake, set, and you want to feel that pull. Because if you don't set it, you're going to be coming in from above. You don't want that. You don't want your bow moving before it touches the string. Okay, so you don't want to come in and your bow's already moving. You don't want that. You want your bow to come in, set it, grab it, and then pull. okay, but that's gonna happen like that. It's be really, really, really quick. So 30. Accents. That means you. So like we said earlier, be sure your bow is in the string. All you're gonna do is you're gonna grab the string with your bow, which is why you need to have enough rosin on your bow. You're gonna feel your bow grab the string a little more, and apply a little more bow speed at the beginning of the notes. Not for the whole note, just the beginning of the notes. It's gonna be kind of hard to do it on an up bow, but you got to do it. At 39. I don't want to hear. It's kind of hard to do. But just at the beginning of the note. Just a little. And what you can do is actually, I don't know if you can see that. Press down with your index. See my bow here. You're using your index to give a little push at the beginning of the notes. Moving on. Where is that? Looking at 33. We just went over that. 40, my bad. Yeah, 40. Similar to number 4. 17, my bad. So we're looking at 40. Rest. Rest. And the rest is all mostly the same. Then when we get to 57, again, with the accents. Remember, there's little doodads underneath the music. It's gonna be like, I think it might be like this for you guys. So that means you're gonna grab the beginning of each note with your index finger on your bow. And you want to feel that little tug inside. So your bow's gonna be inside. Think of it being inside your string, not on top of the string, but in your string. So grab it at the very beginning of the note. Bum, bum, bum. And then it's almost the same at 62. It's mostly the same. It's a slightly different material, but take it home and practice it. It shouldn't be too intense. 67, the last 2 bars. 1 and 2 and 3. Rest. Tom, rest. 3. Careful. Yeah, it's gonna be accented, but don't go crazy on the bows. We're looking at 67 here, the last 2 measures. Rest, rest. And you're gonna have to watch me for that, or else you're gonna rush, which is fine. It's just something that happens when there's a rest and you need to do a retake. So 1 and 2 and 3, retake, D, take, D. Okay, I hope that helps. That was Enter the Tumblers, Violin 1. Good luck.